afternoon. This is Dr.MJ Wesley. I'm going to share my story of how I became the very first international candidate to score full 168 on 168 in the MRCP UK Paces examination. This is not just about the numbers. This is a story of heartbreak, resilience, and hard work, and above all, God's grace. I'm going to share my little story with you. I basically hail from a very rural background with very limited resources. But getting into MRCP was my dream because I chosen a non-conventional pathway. So I've tried everything I can possible with the best of my effort to clear the examination, especially MRCP UK Paces examination. I have attended 13 plus courses across the world. Along with that, I have enrolled 20 online courses, 13 offline courses and 20 online courses, and 20 different mentors. I almost listen to every single mentor possible. Like whatever a person teaches, I just go and fervently listen to him or her. And I had examined around 2,000 patients overall. I spend maximum amount of my time in the clinics. And I was actively involved in bedside teaching as well, teaching my fellow colleagues, peer group, my juniors. Of course, practice makes perfect. That's what my motto was. And every possible location, whatever free courses or a paid courses or a webinar, seminar, whatever it is about MRCP UK Paces, I went and attended. I didn't miss anything. And I had subscribed to all the possible available online resources for MRCP UK Paces. Furthermore, I have also bought all the textbooks. Whatever textbook on that particular day in the market, I just got them and I read them. You know what happened at the end of the day? My results came. Fail. Recovering from the failure took a lot while. It's not easy, never easy for me. It was rather humiliation for me. And almost all the mentors I know, with all respect to them, and all the tutors, my family members, no one believed actually that when I called them and I said, I failed. They were like, you are just kidding. There is never a chance you will fail. Yes, I failed. I failed in the communication column. I failed. It was horrible. It was so much painful. And I came to a decision at one point of time whether I'll just quit this MRCP UK preparation and I will just go ahead and do some Australian Medical Council exam, or I'll just go ahead and stick with United States Medical Licensing Examination preparation or something like that. It's the end of the road for me. I came to that conclusion. But thanks to some mentors, especially during the time, I will never forget two people in my life in the MRCP UK preparation, Dr. Punekar and Dr. Lavanya. They were so much helpful, and so do every mentor I came across. And I just gathered my strength and I did only one thing. I changed my strategy. Completely my plan was different from the way I prepared. That actually was the game changer. What I have done, the very first thing in the next preparation which helped me to score the full marks, is monitored bedside practice. Previously, I had access to a lot of hospitals. I just go ahead and I just examine the patient, just see the case sheets. Okay, I just done. That's it. I know everything, and I came back. This time I didn't do that. I was monitored by a Paces examiner. Thankfully, I got a person who worked in the United Kingdom and came back to India. He monitored me, he thrashed me, he corrected me, he broke me, and he molded me again. Because of him, I'm absolutely thankful to the person. And the next thing is, when it comes to mentors, this time I didn't have a multitude of mentors. I just had only two mentors, one for offline, one for online, and one mentor from UK for communication. Beyond that, I never had any mentors. No mentors. And even I never subscribed to multitude of online courses. No, just two courses, two mentors. End of the story. Then the third important thing is, I didn't use a lot of study materials this time. Previous time, every study material, some guy will come and tell, this is a PDF on Paces, that's a PDF on Paces. I studied everything. This time I didn't study a lot of things. I just kept it very, very limited, and I just went through a couple of materials like OST, Bilal Iqbal, Volume 1 and 2, then Rider for Communication, then Pocketbook of Paces, and last second Paces just for the differential diagnosis. Beyond that, I never studied anything. And the other material I used is BMJ Best Practice. I just used quickly to go through the differentials investigations column, and if there is any update. Beyond that, I had my own notes made out of these books. I didn't study from anywhere else. And the next important thing I have done is my Paces partner, and previous time I had a lot of people around me who I helped them, and this time I didn't have a huge crowd with me. I was left with a couple of people, and especially I should be thankful to one person, Dr. Ibrahim, and he was very helpful, along with Dr. Muthamani, Dr. Ilanchali, and those people who are a part of our Pacesdiaries now. And even the offline Paces course, I was very selective. I just selected only 2 courses, one bigger course with a lot of patients with bigger carousel, and one small hands-on course. Okay, these are the 2 courses I have ever done, and beyond that I didn't do much courses. I didn't go around 10 to 12 13 courses like the previous time. And the other important thing I have concentrated is on my emotional well-being. Please, it may sound odd, but your emotional well-being is hugely connected to your success. If you're emotionally sane, you will definitely perform really well in the examination. So I made sure my emotional well-being is absolutely fine this time, and I'm not cranky over anything, and I just kept every toxicity and kind of kept everyone who's gaslighting, who can be negative, the psychic sponge types, out of my life. Then ultimately I cracked it, and I cannot believe myself when I just saw my results, and I had to pinch myself and scratch myself, and I was even not believing till I received my feedback, and I was just checking. I didn't lack a single mark anywhere across any station. So ultimately, if you are preparing for Paces examination, we have a video below. I just attached a link below how to prepare Paces examination. That video I prepare for Paces examination. In that video, I had described how to prepare for the examination based on different skills. But I will tell you one thing, 7 P's that determines your success. The first P is your Paces partner. Choose the right person, not the person who is envious, digging behind your back, the person who just have no match with your vibes. No, because I was successful. One person I'll be thankful to is Dr. Kiranmai, who was my Paces partner. Next thing is your Paces mentor. Make sure your mentor is someone who can guide you holistically, and he or she herself or himself has Paces experience. That's very, very important. You should hire a person, you should enroll to a person who will be able to guide you, who will be able to help you to grow through the journey of preparation. That's very important. And please don't choose multitude of mentors, because one mentor's teaching can be totally contradicting to the other mentor. So learning from both the people is going to put you down. So have 2, maximum 3 really good mentors for both online and offline preparation. Third, Paces materials. That is the third P. You have to use appropriate materials. Please don't do this book mafia thing by collecting a large number of books, large number of PDFs, trying to read through everything, trying to read through everybody's notes. That's gonna do more harm than good for you. Then the other P is peace of mind. Obviously, it's very, very important. Then the 5th P is practice. Practice, 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 then only it will come. If you don't practice, they will understand, the Paces examiners will understand in just a matter of 2 minutes where you are coming from. And then comes patience. Patients are the ones who's going to teach you more than any mentor or anybody. So see as much patience as possible, examine them, and focus what you're examining. Try to present the case to yourself. That's very important. Finally, practice discipline. I just changed my ways in the last preparation where I cracked with full marks, and I was disciplined with my sleep pattern, let it be my diet, let it be my emotional well-being, whatsoever. I was disciplined. If you follow this piece, you will definitely crack the exams. If you have any issues in cracking exam, you want to connect to me, you are more than welcome. I just left my WhatsApp group below. Thank you.